Hi, today we're speaking to Michael Vranic, Vice President Sales, Europe and India for Gleason. Thank you so much for talking to me, sir. Can you tell me a little bit about your company and your products?
Yes, Gleason has been around for close to 160 years. It's a global player and has been focusing all the time on gears.
Right.
Production of gears, whether this would be cylindrical gears, bevel gears, small gears,
Right.
large gears. So we serve a lot of different target industries, from the two-wheeler segment to automotive, through industrial applications, ship and marine gearboxes, but then even moving to the larger end, where you see wind gearboxes,
Yes.
steel mills, cement mills. So it's quite a broad range,
Okay.
but all we do is focusing around gears.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about your impressions of the overall India market today?
Yeah, well, actually, I think this show really showed that the market is very active. It was very high attendance. It was a lot of high-level visitors discussing concrete projects. So we take away home with us a very active show. Of course, implying strong and growing market. So basically, all of the customers told us their business is strong, their business activities are high.
Okay.
That's of course a strong good indicator that obviously 2023 is going to be a good year for the Indian market.
Okay, that's great. So, can you tell me a little bit about the fact that you manufacture machines in India? How did that come about? How will it help company growth?
Yes, we do. We started roughly 26 years ago with a smaller footprint in downtown Bangalore, where we started producing cutting tools,
Okay.
mostly bevel cutting tools.
Right.
But then realizing the importance and growth trend in the Indian market, we started to invest and to grow. We started to remanufacture our existing installed older machines. That's an interesting segment in this market. Indian customers are pretty much interested in getting existing machines remanufactured or recontrolled.
Right.
So we started doing this. But then roughly 8-10 years ago, we also added to build new machines in India. So we have a 130 size hobbing machine, a 210 hobbing machine. Now from this year we will have a 280 size hobbing machine locally made in India, which actually will be built in our new plant, which we inaugurated in 2017 here in Bangalore in the aerospace park.
Right.
So we have a team of roughly 100 people there producing these 3 machine models which I mentioned, but then also additional 685Q bevel quench press machine, for example.
Okay.
And we added more and more cutting tool production. Hop manufacturing is local now.
Yes.
Previously we have imported these tools. Now we are producing hops, shaving cutters and bevel tools locally here in Bangalore.
Okay.
So this opening of the new plant, of course, is also a strong commitment of Gleason senior management into the Indian market. Big investment, and from one side, but commitment on the other side to further grow in the market and with the market.
Okay. So, what are the challenges and opportunities in India of the Indian market?
Well, the opportunities are, as we said, it's a rapidly growing market.
Right.
Many different target industries are there for us. So this is also a market where we belong to be, because our target customers are there. The EV drive segment became very important now, and we are in fact actively supporting this with our different, let's say, steps along the process chain. So within the design, we support our customers with our software experts from Keysoft.
Okay.
In the production side, we have several different new products such like the cutting chamfer technology, which became very important for the EV drive technology, the twin spindle threaded wheel grinding machine for hard fine finishing of the gears, or our honing machines that play a very important role for hard fine finishing of those EV drive gears in order to reduce the noise level of those gears in the gearbox. Because in the end, the car driver and passengers, they don't want to hear the gearbox
machinery
when there is no combustion engine noise anymore. And then when the gears have been produced, we support the customers with measuring and analyzing the gears. Have been doing this for many years with our, let's say, traditional tactile measurement machines, but then the laser technology is becoming more and more important. The optical measurement that provides to really dig deeper into the surface and the topography of the gear to analyze the optimum geometry and to see whether some modifications or corrections are needed.
So do you think the EV market is the next big opportunity in that sense?
EV market is certainly a big market, important market, global. It's global. The world needs to reduce carbon emissions. In Europe, there has been released laws for certain years where no new combustion engine should be released anymore to the market. And so, yes, it's a very important, rapidly growing market, where we, with those offerings that I just explained, are prepared and strongly join the journey together with our customers.
Okay, great. And how long has Gleason been producing machines in India, sir?
So that's roughly 8 years. 8 years. Like I said, we started 20 years ago with tools, had a smaller footprint in Bangalore downtown. Now we have our own plant in aerospace park. And 6-8 years we produce new machines there. We are adding machines to increase the locally made portion. And we will certainly, like I said, this summertime we will have the first 280H hobbing machines available, made in Bangalore. But that's not going to be the end. We are going to add additional machines for the local market.
How is Gleason taking advantage of manufacturing technology to address issues in supply chain shortages and labor shortages? There have been disruptions in supply chain as well as labor shortages.
Yeah, that's of course an issue for the entire world and industry.
Especially after COVID, I think, during COVID.
COVID was there. COVID with the China's lockdowns then interrupted the supply chain. But then the Ukraine war, unfortunately, also added to that issue. And so then what you can do is to look for alternative supplies, to look if your existing suppliers can find a solution, because it's serious disruptions that are there and that were there. But then what we also do more and more is to integrate manufacturing of some processes in-house, so we reduce dependency of external suppliers. Such like hop production is now available 100% made out of India. Shaving cutter production is totally made in Gleason, Bangalore, so we do not rely on outside sources.
Thank you so much for talking to me. Thank you.
Nice talking to you. Thank you.